Hi fellow traders, I'm making this video to share my GBP JPY analysis with you. So I will start with the major pairs that are GBP USD and USD JPY. So if we look at this chart of GBP USD on 1 hour time frame, market uh, has been trending to the downside, and it is it has been trading in a fashion of making lower lows and lower highs. So we need this tendency to be broken to consider taking a long entry. So the last high was if we look from here, it was the high, then this was the low, high, and then low, and this high, then it made a new low, lower high, and then lower low. For this tendency to be broken, it should go up and it should break this high. But by the time this will break this high, it will already be too late, and then we'll have to wait for the retracement, and then again we'll have to look for an opportunity of upward continuation to enter the long position. So we will not wait for such a long time. We'll not wait for breaking of this high, then we'll not wait for this retracement, and then we'll not wait for such kind of movement. So it will take this entire movement to first cross this high. This will take a long time, and maybe after that we'll not get better entry price. So what we are gonna do right now is to use the Minesweeper technique. This technique says that you should just wait for the first ABCD move, and if it doesn't work to just be a retracement, it can be a reversal. So ABCD move has already been completed. This is the AB, this is the retracement, and this is the CD. So this ABCD has already been completed, and if this was just a retracement, market would have been if it was just the retracement, market should be going in this direction. But did it go in this direction? No, it didn't go. It came to this point and then it returned back to the upside again. So this is the third wave. This was the first, this was the second, and this is the third. This is the beginning of the third leg, and that is where we can take our buy entry. So let me delete all these lines to make the chart look clutter free, and let's look at other criterion. So we have one criterion here right on this chart, that is the moving average crossover, and we want this blue line to cross above the red and stay above the red. So you can clearly see that the blue line had crossed above the red, and even after this retracement, the blue line didn't come below the red. It is still staying above the red. So this criterion has been sufficed by the market. Next thing is to look at the RSI. RSI had crossed above 50, then it came back below 50 during this retracement, which is a normal phenomenon, and then this is going to cross above 50. So we should wait for the closing of this candle, and then we should look RSI, which must be above 50 or at least equal to 50. Right now the value is 49.772 and it is fluctuating. So by the closing of this candle, this RSI should be above 50 to suffice all the criteria on 1 hour time frame. So this is how we can enter the long position in GBP USD. But I'm not making an entry in GBP USD. Rather, I'm going to trade GBP JPY because I have seen something on USD JPY which is giving me more confidence to buy GBP JPY instead of buying GBP USD. So let's go to USD JPY. The tendency of downtrend has already been broken. If we look at the USD JPY, it was it was trending in a fashion of making high, then lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then lower low. And this was the last leg, and we wanted market to break above this high to break this tendency, and this was already done by the USD JPY right after formation of this swing. So this high was broken, market went above this high, made a new high, retracement, and continuation, and there is no problem on this USD JPY in thinking about a bullish scenario, because we have a clear bullish scenario here. And even if we look at the RSI is again above 50, crossover again took place here in moving average. So all the criteria on this 1 hour time frame of USD JPY have been satisfied by USD JPY, and now we can go for GBP JPY to look for an opportunity to make a precise entry and decide our SL and TP. So here we go. There is a nearest resistance made by 127.2%. 2% of this recent retracement, or if you calculate as per the AB leg, so this can be like A B C D movement. So if we look for AB equals CD, or if we add just 0.618 level, that is 61.8% of the length of AB. So this will give you the nearest resistance somewhere around here. And if we forget the length of AB, if we calculate as per the length of BC, that is the retracement from this point to this point, this will give you the completion point at 127.2%. That is the nearest completion point. So the very nearest resistance zone that we have right now on this chart is this shaded area. Now let's look at the SL and TP if we enter the buy position. And even if we look at all the criteria on this GBP JPY H1 chart, they have been satisfied already. The crossover took place here, and then RSI crossover took place already, came back below the 50, then it already crossed above the 50. Now the value of RSI is 52 point something. It should stay above 50 by the close of the candle. So let's say candle closes somewhere around here. We'll have a sell of 47 pip, TP of 47 pip too. So that's all about this trade. You can enter after the closing of the candle. You can wait for like 5-10 pips downward move after closing of the candle to find even better entry. So I'm gonna simply wait for the closing of candle, and then I'll be looking for a chance to enter around 135.45, and then my SL will be 42 pips, TP will be 47 pips. And if your TP is not greater than SL at the 61.8% level, that is 135.93, you can simply place your TP at 135.99, because that is not just 127.2% of the retracement, but also a round number. 135.99 roughly can be 136.00. That is a round number, and round numbers sometimes are touched by the market. So that's all about this trade. Thank you for watching.